Hey, Spiritual Fitness Evolution. This is Scott.
What's up, guys? My name's Scott. I'm a plant-based performance dietitian nutrition coach.
Subscribe to the channel. I couldn't do it without my family, my Unitarian family of the human race, of free, sovereign people. Light and love to you, Spiritual Fitness Evolution family. This sword does not represent war or violence. This sword represents, my friends, slaying of the shadow and of your inner demons. And we will work together to slay the inner shadow and the inner demons of the collective consciousness. This is a heavy sword. It represents lifting up those heavy shadows and becoming strong through the spirit of love until this heavy sword or the heavy shadows feel as a feather and your hearts feel like a feather. Because we don't want to have a heavy heart now, do we? Of course not. 25 pounds, we're gonna keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Mind, body, spirit, stronger, faster, leaner. Hit the bell notification and subscribe. We're gonna get big. We're gonna get swole. We're gonna have fun. Spiritual Fitness Evolution, mind, body, spirit, rechilding and rewilding. Let the spirit guide thee through the unconditional heart space. Like and subscribe to the channel. I will be setting a Guinness World Record.
And basically what I do is I help people improve their performance through plant-based nutrition. The way I see it is if you could perform at a high level, you're gonna thrive, you're gonna reach your goals and you're gonna be successful in life. So that's who I am and that's what I do. We're about to swing some heavy swords.
Heavy sandbags, burpee, press, push-ups.
We're also gonna be using 10-pound swords.
And we're gonna be using the giant heavy swords. This one, believe it or not, is 16 pounds. This is solid steel. This one's only 1.5 pounds heavier when it's empty, but it's currently at 27.5 pounds. This is Scott's second time. Scott is really, really freaking strong to be able to do some of these exercises with this 16-pound sword. This is literally his second time doing swords. I've been working out almost every day, 10 months now, and I started with a 5-pound katana. We're gonna have some fun. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification. So we're gonna start our workout today with some 10-pound sword warm-ups. And yeah, just gonna run them through. You don't want to jump right into doing heavy sword training, so this is going to kind of lube up the joints and get your body limber. So the first workout that we're going to do is we're going to do a sideward cross strike, but we're going to pivot with it at the hips.
Life is a rhythm from the heart. In every heartbeat, you're able to discover more life.
And then you'll switch hands.
Go by the heart. Breathing in,
Kind of getting off the screen.
2,
letting go. Letting go is surrendering to the greatness, to the magnitude of life itself.
6, 7,
And
8,
yes,
9,
it's there.
10.
Nowhere
All right, we're going to switch hand positions. We're going to go the other way.
Just fly, 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 fly high, fly low, you know. Out you go, free like a bird. That's in the mind, and the mind is yours.
Fist bump. Yeah. All right. Next exercise we're just going to do one hand, and this is not for everybody to start at 10 pounds. I actually recommend starting at 5 pounds. Use a pipe, you can use a broomstick, you can use a shovel, you can even use a dumbbell, preferably 5 to 10 pound dumbbell. Once you get a 10-pound sword versus a 10-pound dumbbell, it's going to be an extreme difference because a lot of the weight is away from your body. So what we're going to do, wrist rotations, we're kind of move our body, and we're doing one arm downward cross strikes. And just go at your own pace. If it doesn't feel right, you're using too much weight. You should be starting with 5 pounds and less.
Some people dream of success. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You should get to the point where anyone else will quit
Isn't it like Jackie Chan movies? They're like using like a 3-pound katana doing this.
Yeah.
If you're in Hollywood, make sure you subscribe to this, or if you know somebody in Hollywood, make sure you send them this video so when they're doing their stunts, they can do it so fast. You do this every day and work your way up to like 20 pounds. Hey, if anybody in Hollywood wants me to train you, it's $4,000 a month. Let me know. Within a month, I'll have you swinging the giant sword. No problemo. I'll be parked in your front lawn though. If you want to bring me pizza like once a week, I'll be happy with that too. Downward jumping strikes. So you're gonna go down, you're gonna up, jump down.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said no. You're gonna wake up and work hard at.
Well, I always rest a little bit. Actually, I just walk around a bit because the pump is there. You feel good though?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. 10 more. Switch hands.
You're gonna wake up and stop.
Hey, Scott's got good endurance. It's one of the benefits of the plant-based diet. Now, as you guys know, I'm not plant-based, but I did go vegan for 3 years. And I did have incredible endurance when I was vegan. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling it. 9, 10. Woo! Woo! Oh man. It doesn't even phase him. he does legs.
I'm feeling it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You feel the burning.
Yeah. Feel the legs. Jumping, man.
Oh,
Jumping
gosh.
with weights. It's gonna get you.
Okay.
Check out this sword. Look at how badass this is. This thing is super heavy. I've been researching the history of this. People have been swinging instruments like this for thousands of years. Some of the first workouts around and how people can stay fit were through this type of exercise. It's extremely functional. You're doing swinging motions. You're really working the rotator cuff, so it can prevent a lot of injury and help out with that type of thing. Really big fan of these types of exercises.
In history, the heaviest sword used in actual combat was a 15-pound sword, about 6 feet to 6.5 feet. Technically, I couldn't actually fight with this 27.5-pound sword, but I'm interested to see that if I get my stamina up with this sword, if I could actually wield a 15-pound sword. This sword right here that Scott's gonna be using on some of our more intense exercises is 16 pounds. If this was 20 pounds, it'd be probably what a 6-foot sword at 15 pounds would be, because of the length of the sword makes it that much heavier to swing. But I guarantee that anybody, if they work hard enough, can eventually swing and do these exercises on a 27.5-pound sword, because I weigh 160 pounds. I don't have a lot of mass. I'm 5'10", 5'11". So if you think that this is just something incredibly insane that you don't think's possible and it takes years and years of training, well, it only took me a year of training and I'm quite a small guy. So if you guys want to do this, you guys should do this challenge. Have some fun with it. One-handed downward strikes. This one's really gonna blast your forearms.
You're gonna wake up and work hard at. You're gonna wake up and make your dreams come true.
Switch hands after 5, I think. At least that's what I do.
Looks good to me.
Let your dreams be dreams. What are you waiting for? Yesterday you said tomorrow.
These are probably.
These are like dumbbell curls, but it's the weight's so far out. You just it feels heavier than it would be if it was a dumbbell.
So what was that sword that Arnold used in the movie Conan? You think it was about this weight?
I don't know.
Maybe we should,
No.
hey Arnold, do you think you could come out here and see if you could swing this 27.5-pound sword? You still got it, brother?
He's got it in him. He's plant-based.
Oh shit. Arnold. We're calling you, brother. Roll up in the Humvee. So the next exercise is standing uppercut. It's gonna take the sword, and you're gonna go out, and you're gonna pivot. You're gonna snap that wrist. Do 10, and then switch hands, and 10 more.
Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said no. You're gonna wake up and work harder. You're gonna wake up and stop giving up. You're gonna wake up and work harder. You're gonna wake up and wake up. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Nothing is impossible. Do it. Make your dreams come true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just do it.
We're gonna do the sandbags. We're gonna do 10 of these, so pay close attention. And if you don't have a sandbag, that's okay. Just go grab your pillowcase, go to the nearest park, and when no one's looking, stuff as much sand as you can in that pillow. No, I'm just joking, don't do that. Go buy some sand. Start down here. We're gonna pull up, catch it, go down into a squat, press up, go back down, kick your feet back, do a push-up, go into a downward dog, a cobra, and then jump your feet back up, and that's one. Let's do it.
Nothing is impossible.
Yeah. Check. 888. Hey, turn me up a little bit. Yeah, I'll turn myself up. Come on! Yo, the sun won't shine forever. Any day could be your last. Live life like it's now or never. I said the sun won't shine forever. Any day could be your last. Live life like it's now or never. Come on, the sun won't shine forever. That's basic science. That's knowledge that ancient cultures provided. Without the guidance of modern technology, I take my faith and apply it. It's not a philosophy. I'm a product of prophecy. Self-fulfilling my vision. I'm driven by the will of self. Made it out of a prison cell. Now I'm thriving and living well. I'm striving to go the distance against the odds and resistance. I'm militant, diligent. I don't quit. I am so persistent. Even if first bombarding with monster with thunder crashes, as lightning falls from the sky and it burns our planet to ashes. I'll still be giving my all for as long as I'm on the surface. I'm part of a greater planet. I'm serving a bigger purpose. Revolution, evolution, the consciousness opposites. Regardless of obstacles, competition does not exist. My thoughts remain positive, no matter the situation. My motivation is based on the challenges that I'm facing. Improvement as a human is the driving force within me. I don't do this to make people feel jealousy or envy. I do it just to prove that they could do it too. I am I and you are you, different but the same message through and through. Now I choose to view life with eyes of gratitude. The secret to success is that it starts out with your attitude. Yes, you have the aptitude to battle through the struggles. If you wanna be the champion, what you have to do is hustle. I ain't talking a life of crime, I'm talking working hard and grinding. Talking mastering yourself, spirit, body, and your mind, and finding who you really are. You are smart and tough as diamonds, and the truth is you're a star. In the darkness you are shining, and so am I. Together we can multiply the power that the people have. We need to unify to keep the voltage high.
Everybody, you guys get double high fives on that, double fist bumps.
I'm windy.
Okay, you don't have to start at 50, start at 20, start at 30. And here's a challenge. Upload it, start your own YouTube channel today. How many can you do in a row? Can you do 100 row at 100 pounds? How long does it take you? I'm gonna try to do that by the end of this year. I'm really busy trying to start another business, and just, we'll see if I can do it.
Hell yeah.
Think it's possible?
Whew, I think you got it, man.
I think you could do it.
I think so.
Get back to the swords. It's always fun to challenge yourself. At the end of the day, the best person to challenge is the person we were yesterday. And we gotta also realize that we have to give our time self to rest and recover.
That's right. Only person you're competing against is yourself.
Actually, you're competing head to head. For fun, maybe sometimes.
Trial by combat.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you put on a smile on your face when you're doing this. You'll get like a natural high from the smile. I want you guys to picture yourself swinging by the pyramids of Giza. Woo! It kind of sounds like that kind of music, right?
Oh yeah. Whew. Feel the sweat dripping.
Switch hands positions. 10 more. Hey, Scott, why don't you go tell them what your Facebook page is for nutrition. And even if you're not vegan, just check out his nutrition page, because if you eat more fruits and vegetables that are natural
Right.
with your meat, you're gonna feel better. Trust me.
Right. Honestly, what it comes down to is even 70 to 80% of a balanced diet is plant-based foods. So ideally, everybody should be eating majority plant-based foods. They want to perform at a high level. They just want to thrive, see the results. So basically, I have a Facebook group on Facebook for performance nutrition, set up as a support group where it's just everybody with the same goal, trying to level up their performance, just become the best possible version of themselves. That's where I help people out with their nutrition. I'm uploading useful content pretty much every day and doing regular trainings. Wednesday nights, I go live. You can ask questions, I'll answer right there on the spot. So, love to see you there.
Check it out. Upward cross strikes.
Electrify and turn the tide on the current system for a surge of inspiration. Just rewind this verse and listen to it back again. They trapped us with our backs against the wall, so we have to brawl. I'm never backing down, I'm standing tall.
Oh shit. Yeah. This channel is for 18 and only. Moms will thank us later. They're not sharp.
Swing responsibly.
I'll back up a bit. Always make sure that your blade is a foot or two away from anybody you're swinging with. Our arc swings connected though.
Sure did. I think I saw a spark.
After all is said and done, they'll never say that I gave up. I go the distance fighting like a box of fists raised up. These power to the people. You know what we do.
20. And then immediately 20 more.
Switch sides.
Feel the pump.
Get big on. Ooh.
All right, everybody. This time, give us some elbow nubs. Yeah, yeah. Downward one-handed strikes. So when we go down, when we come back up, we're gonna reverse the hand grip and then go up like this. And then we're gonna come back, go down, and as we're going down, we're gonna twist, and then we're gonna move upwards at a pivot. Coming back here, starting going down, up. Start light. I'm thinking 5's good.
Yeah, tough one. Feel those forearms, man. Oh, gosh.
Use a two-hand assist if you have to. Take care of those wrists.
Ooh-wee.
We're just doing 5. I mean, you could pepper 5 in later. You could do this 3 times in a row and do a cycle of it. It just depends on how hard you want to go. I mean, you could do a rotation would be all the exercises we're doing today. 1 time, 2 rotations would be doing it all again. Do what feels right for you. And go as many reps that you can comfortably go and just have that be where you start, depending on whatever you find around the house that works. And don't use a sharp sword. If you have a sword in your house, don't use a sharp sword, especially if it's a heavy one. Or take a sheet and duct tape around it or something. You're taking care of your livelihood. Once you get good at handling the steel, then you can do whatever you want. You're responsible for your own actions.
This is the greatest story never told. Let your imagination unfold. You can go where you want, you can have what you need, manifest destiny.
The more you choke up on your blade, the easier it is. So Scott's actually making his workout harder because he's like, I don't want to make it hard anymore.
That's right.
But he has been making it harder because his hand was further back on the blade. Sometimes that can almost make it 1/3 to twice as hard to do, believe it or not.
The greatest story never told is the one that sits within your soul. The God within, purpose driven, and love is all you know.
Alchemical principles giving rise to the spiritual temple within. I'm turning lead into gold and parting ways with the sins of man perpetuated by the propaganda machine.
Scott's gonna run you guys through a cool little dumbbell workout, and you can use a dumbbell. You can use a dumbbell for these exercises. A 10-pound sword would probably be equivalent to a 20-pound dumbbell. Barefoot.
Yeah, for sure.
It's better to go barefoot.
So here's a couple techniques with the dumbbell to still work on the muscles that you use to swing a sword, working the obliques, working the rotator cuff, arms, everything. So here's the first one.
And all my woke OGs know just what I mean. I'm turning up the heat so I can ignite the fires within. I got a fire-breathing dragon living in my diaphragm. The Kundalini spirit got a hold of my spine. And when I open my mouth, I breathe fire. So I'm spitting my soul through the wire, so I can fulfill my earthly desire to put in work on behalf of the Messiah until the day that I expire. Enlightenment's the consequence of absence of fear. Live by a hunger in your soul, similar to a deer in search of water like he hasn't had a drink in days. Polluted waters all around us, but they won't sustain, so we keep searching so that we might find the river of life. But it ain't in the mainstream, we gon' have to climb to the top of the mountain so that we can see above the clouds where we listen to the angels sing. Meditation is the key to inner peace of perspective.
Whoa, that's intense.
Good, right?
Oh yeah, that's real good.
That's that.
It's hard to breathe.
The more rotation, the better. Both sides. We don't want to pivot that quick. Pivot that toe.
Oh wow.
Those your knees should be bending to a 90-degree angle, realistically.
Okay. Ooh. I about fall over there, you see? Okay, that's no joke. I might have to get one loadable dumbbell just to do some dumbbell exercises like that. Just something small and minimal.
Yep. And even if it's small, it's gonna work. Just do more reps. This next one will get you used to just holding heavy things, weighing down on you. So this one's called the jammer. Hold 2 dumbbells together, push them straight out and in. This gets you used to holding heavy objects with your arms straight, like a sword. Look at that, I'm shaking.
I want to see you do it walking.
Walking?
Backwards and then forwards. I just want to
Like
see
lunges?
I don't know. Oh man. The only reason I said that is because I've been adding the walking into the sword workouts, and I'm noticing that it's really more functional for actual combat. Oh my gosh.
Woo. Yeah, this takes it to the next level.
I'm gonna try it right now. I don't know, because I'm not very good. My little legs haven't been getting much workout with the swords. That's why I started using the sandbags.
5 each way.
50 a cup and gotta fill it with some heavenly nectar. Don't expect a thing, concentrate on the breathing. All those arbitrary thoughts, let them pass like the seasons. Live your life with balance, don't run from violence. I'm a man of peace, but I still clash with the titans. It's the blind leading the blind, what we need is some guidance, so that my people don't perish due to lack
This
of
is the
knowledge.
greatest story never told. Let your imagination unfold. You can go where you want, you can have what you need. Manifest destiny.
Feel it? Let's feel it.
Hey, we're doing the giant swords. You better watch to the end. They're coming.
Alright guys, this is a good one. If you don't have a sandbag, but you do have dumbbells, basically do the same thing.
The greatest story never told is the one that sits within your soul. The God within, purpose driven, when love is all you know.
Alright, let's do it. He's showing off. I'm happy with this. He ain't showing off.
Alchemystic vibe is how we ride. Marley flowing in the sky. Meditate, I'm a balanced guy without lies. My movements precise, ninja-like. God whispering, Jesus, third eye. Purposeful, balanced in my mind, body and soul. Architects, Doctor Strange, I control my time. A superhero, synchronizing beauty, creating the flow. Mixing the elements, creating pure gold. Conquer, chest, foot after next. Lace up, put me in the ring. I'm down for that test. I'm about that fury. Live out my destiny, my dreams awake. With the understanding, love is above, give not take. Receive, relate, teach my children there's a God above to create. Teaching through spitting fire, sharing stories with intentions of raising our vibration higher. Been through hell to inspire, led by the wind in the trees. My daughter, my son, my mother, the God in me. In all things is clear to me. We all have purpose, we are meant to be.
Hey, good job everybody. Water break. Make sure you guys are drinking at least a half a gallon to a gallon a day of liquids. And you can get a lot of that from your fresh fruits and vegetables too.
Absolutely. Highest water content foods.
Whew. Now it's time to have fun with the big swords.
The big guns.
He's got bigger guns than me, but
I don't know.
I don't know. Mine might be more
Close.
let's go closer.
Yeah, you got it.
No, he's got bigger guns than I do.
You got more shred though.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell with the tattoo. You
It don't matter.
You gotta do the left, you know. Tattoo kind of messes it up. There we go, there's the line.
Mr. Big Guns over here. I build my body weight slowly because I do high reps, which burns a lot of calories. All right, everybody, we're gonna do hand switching upward cross strikes, but we're gonna walk with them. I'm just gonna show you guys a couple really quick. Start with this leg back, and you're just gonna pivot. And then when you come here, you're gonna switch hand positions. And then you're just gonna keep switching hand positions until you get to 10. We're gonna try to get 10 in a row.
Purposeful, beautiful, and prosperous beings. The greatest we can be, conquering anything while inspire the world to see. Writing the most amazing and exciting stories.
I see your talents have gone beyond the mere physical level. Your skills are now at the point of spiritual insight.
This is the greatest story never told. Let your imagination unfold.
Fist bump. And you can start with that with any light weight. If you go back, so you're subscribed now to the channel, go down, find the pipe workout. So go to Home Depot, you buy some either aluminum or some galvanized steel pipe, you thread the ends, you put end caps on, you load up the weight slowly until you get there. And eventually, these will be waiting for you to get shipped out. So just subscribe and the day will come. Now we're gonna go backwards with it.
You can go where you want, you can have what you need, manifest destiny. The greatest story never told. It's the one that sits within your soul. The God within, purpose driven, when love is all you know. Yeah, when love is all you know, then you could busy climbing the mountain. I think I finally found it, yes, I put it up for grabs, you understand it, now it's time. Believe in fate like Papa said, don't leave it in your mind. You can sleep when you're dead, son. Started as a young buck, hanging with some grown folk. Always speaking truth on the daily for those who don't know. Used to write class clown raps in the studio. Late night vibes, dirty smoke, no windows. Now I manifest my future, not chasing the bag daily. Building the biggest empire I've ever had lately. I can see it coming.
I think backwards is tougher. I think so. What I've been doing regularly is I've just been working out just with this. I've been trying to do 150 to 300 strikes a day. And that's been my recent workout. If you guys go back, eventually when I get this puppy up to 35 pounds, I'll figure out my sweet spot, and I'm able to do 1,000 strikes every other day and not feel totally spent. 300 to 1,000 strikes with this on one day, and then I'm gonna do all my workouts with the lighter swords. That's my personal goal. But at the end of the day, it's just what you wanna do. Side to side battle strikes. And a good way to warm up with this is to do a pivoting exercise like this.
That golden brick road, I'm running. Brick after brick, I keep on gunning. I don't think you know the greatest story never told. Sit back, relax, and watch our lives unfold. I don't think you know the greatest story never told. Sit back, relax, and watch our lives unfold.
Yo, it's been a long bumpy road, and what didn't kill me made me stronger than before.
If we don't have a lot of space on camera, I'm just gonna do my 10, and then Scott's gonna do his 10, because this thing has a huge reach, and it's hard to control this heavy weight, and I just don't want to smack Scott. So so you're gonna step forward, get a swing. Watch Scott, he's coming for you guys. Better start now.
Or this year, a lot of madness happened. It's time to let go of all the sadness I was trapped in. Yo, I got a resolution. Stop lying to myself so I can let the truth in. No matter how much pain, I gotta move and find a way to channel all the things I gotta do. Improvement is an open door, and while some choose despair, I use hope for sure, yeah. It's always time to better yourself, to clean that dusty book at the edge of your shelf. Of course, nothing comes easy, believe me. You gotta put in work so you can run freely. By the end of the year, I wanna be able to look back and comprehend my fears.
See that Scott could swing this big sword empty, I guarantee you could. Do you want to try swinging that? Sure. Don't try this at home. Feels like you're not going to be able to stop it. Just let go of it and let it fly. Holy shit! Woo.
Heavy, man. Woo. You're strong.
So I think you better go subscribe to his nutrition Facebook page. You better go subscribe.
Hey, it's no joke though.
This is his second day doing it, y'all.
Yep.
Go subscribe right now to his Facebook page right now.
Yep, love to see you there. Yeah, guys, this sword is no joke. So seriously, safety first. Set your egos aside when you're swinging heavy objects like this. I mean, when I first picked it up and swung it, compared to this next level down, this one's a lot heavier. You know, I felt a little unstable, but I just kind of went with the momentum. I didn't try to muscle it too hard. I was using the force that the sword already had with the swing, just trying to use the momentum to bring it in, not muscling. So super important, listen to your body, and every body is different. So start small and work your way up. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't just come right off the bat swinging 150 strikes with this guy. Dustin's an animal here. He's been training with this thing for a long time. So
I don't know. I mean, if he trained as long as I did, I think he would trump me. I hope he starts training that long.
Hey, you know, I do a lot of body workouts. I've been doing a lot of high intensity workouts for a long time. One of the reasons I can just jump right into this, but really, you gotta be careful and just listen to your body, guys.
I think Scott would be capable to do 5 reps of 5 on each hand, and then give himself a day or 2 recovery. Possibly. And,
I think so.
And if you have any prior injuries, don't ever try something like that, unless you know your capabilities and you're an athlete. and you're really in tune with your body and what it can handle. I just really wanted to see if Scott could do that because I had a feeling he could, but I wasn't sure, and he actually shocked the hell out of me. So I'm actually glad he did. Scott did it!
Hey, I did it. It wasn't easy, and be careful if you do try it.
Hey, show him the big guns.
The big guns?
Yeah, the big guns.
These big guns?
Vegan big guns.
Yeah. Powered by plants, guys.
This is something good to start with. And so what you're gonna do, so you're gonna hold it and you're gonna back up. You're gonna rotate it.
There ain't no such thing as the end, only beginning. When all is said and done, all that's left is forgiving. Ooh, when the stars align, we gon' be just fine. When the stars align, we gon' be just fine.
Santa, yo quiero un mundo sano, donde la gente se respeta, la existencia no sea en vano, donde el apoyo ajeno es normal y uno quiera dar la mano. Santa, mi resolución es no dejar de transformar mis sueños en canción, de levantarme y motivarme y ser chingón, de respetarme y festejar mi vibración. Voy a cumplir con mis deberes, repetir y practicarlo 10,000 veces y ser independiente, ser valiente y ganarme esta vida. Una chida con mujer y poder darle lo que pida. Te prometo ser honesto y no hacer mal, no juzgar a los demás, y cuando me pelee siempre ser el primero en dar la paz. Voy a seguir creciendo y aprendiendo con sonrisa. Te pido a mi abuela poder darle otra caricia y que sienta el orgullo de su nieto con futuro.
I just feel a really good stretch on the shoulders and all the joints and in the hips when I do that exercise. I've actually been incorporating that with my daily exercises and that standing rotation, and I believe that's helped me be able to swing, work my way up to swinging that 150 to 200 times a day. So I had to like come up with different workouts that would help to build that stability for that extra weight that's shifting at the end of that sword, because just that extra 2.5 pounds that I put in a couple days ago is extraordinarily extra heavy when it's sliding against gravity and it's 6 feet away from you.
There ain't no such thing as the end, only beginning. When all is said and done, all that's left is forgiving. Ooh, when the stars align, we gon' be just fine. When the stars align, we gon' be just fine.
Mary Malcolm Xmas, and a happy new relentless effort to prevent future recklessness. Well, I don't want a Lexus, I want freedom for my people and to leave before the exodus. Pray for the migrants and the displaced, afraid for the violence so proudly on display. But it's the same ish, different year. Listen here, if you want change, you better make it clear. I pray we'll listen to the natives when they say what we don't ever hear, that it's okay to try to make it here, but not to claim it as your nation and to dominate with fear.
Okay, we're gonna do another sandbag, set of 10 sandbags. I'm gonna take the heavier one this time. We'll switch it up now. You guys feeling the burn yet? You feeling the burn?
I know I am.
Thanksgiving celebration. Wait, put down the beer. I want peace, love, solidarity, and now I see it all with clarity. I gotta start inside of me, so I resolve to be a stronger, kinder human being, and always strive to honor the divine inside of you and me.
There ain't no such thing as the end, only beginning. When all is said and done, all that's left is forgiving. Ooh, when the stars align, we gon' be just fine. When the stars align, we gon' be just fine.
Yo, I came to settle fluctuation and induce inspiration while I leak information, lead you out to contemplation. This is soul food initiation, so increase your concentration. Vibration puts you in the shoes of creation while we balance the equations. False evidence appears real, call it fear, but what you got to lose, rather just a soul to improve. Grace and ease and we cruise, everything's just a point of view, but you point at who? Life's a choice, so you gotta choose. Don't let life leave you battered and bruised, black and blue and abused, left confused. Take a deep breath into the chest, just reflect, yo, this life ain't a test, it's a spiritual quest, conquest of the heart, yo, it's time to invest. It's a warrior's lament where the warriors commence, God sent on a mission.
15 pounds more than 50 is pretty heavy.
It's heavy. Got a little sweat ring.
All right, we're gonna do a couple more workouts. You guys ready? Okay, so this is traditional mace training from India, and this is a 10 and 2.
Ever since, bless y'all, be content. This is opportunity, unity with congruency. Congruently, we building this community fluently. As I flow with fluency, the bar I set it. I'm a level-headed medic, fluidic. I shift your energetics, let it go and don't regret it. Channeling and redirect it, give yourself some credit. It's magnetic, all good things, yo. So come and get it. Aligned to the sacred geometrics. You all imperfectly perfected. Yes, this is something to connect with.
He got that soul food, sipping on that wise youth. Let him and he'll show ya. Call him young Yoda.
These are real life lessons to live life in the questions. Vision for wisdom, yo, be centered from the inner vision. This is soul food nutrition. Just meditate to still point and take a listen.
All you gotta do is show love to get what you deserve. No, give it and you will get it. Calling on you to show love, show love.
So we just went one way backwards, switch hand grips, and went the other way forward. When we do it again, we'll reverse it. One thing you can do is you can swing one way, and then on the other way you can swing the other way. I honestly wasn't even thinking about it. All right, how's everybody feeling? It's fun, right? I think he has more oxygen in his brain than I do right now. It must be the vegan diet.
Show love, just show love.
Love is the path of least resistance. Be consistent, don't let your mind contradict this. Heart and mind unified, not conflicted. Honor your commitments, high integrity. You better be bob along to the melody. Wave your arms like a centipede. Knowledge thyself for the century. Walk soft, powerful and steadily. Readily you are equivalent, perfect as you are and magnificent. You and I, there ain't no difference. We all right here, no coincidence. On a journey that's ambiguous. This is soul food deliciousness. I'm a soul food nutritionist, organic certified, no suspiciousness. This world is infinite and it's limitless. I invite you into this, real love, yo. We bringing it back, y'all.
He got that soul food, sipping on that wise youth. Let him and he'll show ya. Call him young Yoda.
Yeah, for the record, guys, I'm plant-based, not vegan. So plant-based speaks in positive terms, explains what I eat most of the time. That's what's important. I'm not hating on people who are vegan, but in general, I'm all about just promoting plant-based, eat more plants. That's how you're gonna thrive.
Yeah, I wasn't aware.
It's all good. People use those terms loosely. It's all good.
And look up some plant-based athletes. They actually have a lot of stamina. There's actually a guy named Patrick. He broke a world record. He's like a huge guy that does some type of strongman. And then there's other.
That guy. He's a beast.
There's even bodybuilders too. They're always shredded.
Dude, even Arnold went plant-based late in life.
Yeah.
Arnold was having cholesterol issues. He ended up going plant-based, so now he's good.
The Cheerios gonna lower your cholesterol. That's just, it's plant-based.
It's plant-based. Well, it's the whole grains. Cheerio is one of many whole grains, and pretty much all it is the fiber inside the whole grains that's going to lower your cholesterol. Fiber is in all plant-based foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds, all the good stuff.
And if tell me if I'm right, lowered cholesterol will help reduce the amount of plaque on the arteries over time?
Exactly. So it will reduce the amount of plaque in the arteries over time, and how it works is kind of interesting. So our body uses cholesterol in the digestive process to digest fat. In that process, if there's fiber that you're digesting in your digestive system and it comes into contact with the cholesterol, it actually binds to it, and it prevents it from reabsorbing into the body, and then you just crap it out instead of it going back into your body and causing that artery to harden and get plaque.
And you do need cholesterol for testosterone, so that is why if you're going completely vegan, from my research, you have to really make sure that you are supplementing everything that goes into creating everything, because it's just, I heard, I could be wrong, but I'm not a nutritionist, but that's just what I heard.
So yeah, don't worry about cholesterol too much. The body can naturally produce cholesterol from saturated fat, plenty of that in the food supply, so no issues there. But you're right, you do need small amounts of cholesterol. It's in your cell membranes, it makes them fluid. You also need some cholesterol for the digestive process I just explained. It creates bile from cholesterol, and it breaks apart the fat, allows your body to digest it. So there are some functions to cholesterol. It's just when it gets out of hand, gets too built up in the bloodstream, it causes issues. It's all about fine balance in everything.
All right.
Little nutrition lesson for the day. Yeah, that's good.
We could have went a lot harder. Scott was trying to talk me into doing 5 more rounds, but we both are on a time limit.
Yep.
So yeah, keep going. And I want everybody that did 5 more rounds to comment in the bottom that you did 5 more rounds, but then you got to prove it.
Prove it. Upload your video. Join my Facebook group. Post it there.
Yeah.
Links in the bio, right? You're gonna put the link in there?
Yeah, links in the bio, which is underneath in the comments part or somewhere. You click
down below somewhere.
Yeah. So spiritual fitness evolution, what are we focusing on? We're focused on the mind, the body, and the spirit. And so it also has to do with the thoughts that we feed our mind, which is called alchemy. So alchemy is becoming in control. Having positive thoughts is going to give you a lot more energy. If you've ever been depressed, you'll notice that you have less energy. So by raising our vibration, go and watch a couple of the previous videos. I have them chopped in there about how we need to learn to be happy, love one another, come together, build communities. We shouldn't be like, we need to try to isolate less. At the end of the day, it's your choice, but it has helped me, it's helped my health to change my thoughts and to smile more and to surround myself with positive people that have positive emotions and treat themselves and others with respect. And
absolutely. There's a saying, energy flows where attention goes. And so if you're focusing on all the negative things, you're going to bring more negative into your life. You're going to set off this whole cascade of fight or flight reactions. You're going to change the biology of your whole body. It's going to completely change the way that you behave, the way that you act. And so when you can be in line with higher frequency things, you could raise your vibration, thinking those positive thoughts, and you counteract that cortisol that's running in your blood, making you all paranoid and just depressed and just not feeling good. So your thoughts are everything, guys.
And if the people watching here are super positive people and have never experienced that, I personally am a testament of living for years at a time in that high level of cortisol, that fight or flight. And I've been here, I've been there, and I'm 29 years old now, and I'm realizing that this is probably the most important thing that I need to take care of. This and this. And live this through this.
Exactly.
And cultivate self-love and not be too hard on myself.
Yep. The best investment you can make is in yourself, whether that's just physical fitness, energetically, self-development, whatever it is. If you're investing in yourself, that's the best thing you could do.
I don't know, but I think Scott is probably he's pretty good. This should be a duo channel, because this guy knows it all. Like, spiritual fitness evolution is pretty much, I think, how Scott's been living his whole life.
Absolutely. Hey, it's been a long road, man. It wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Subscribe, everybody. Have fun. Share this with some friends, and tell me which sword you would get. Comment. Let's say that I can make them all around 10 pounds. Which sword would you start out with? This is a full tang, non-sharpened steel. So this could be sharpened, you know, if you ever, hopefully, we're here to create and manifest peace on earth, not war. The sword stands for transcending and cutting through the darkness and transcending into light. That's the whole point of the sword in my mind. Would you guys get this one? Or tell me out of these two which one you guys would get. Then this is a Damascus steel. I find that these can get in the way. Would you get this one, which is a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to wield?
For the big dog. Keep on going. Still going.
So I'm really gonna work on getting that sword down to 10 pounds to start. Right now I've got it about 17.5 pounds to start, but to make it more convenient for others who are starting out, I think that it's a lot healthier to have lightweight and to do multiple high reps and then slowly work up, because you can, like Scott, jump right into the big sword, but really you're gonna get the benefit through perfecting the actual posture and doing high reps and slowly going up. But to be honest, when I first started with that 17.5 pound sword, I wasn't even as able to do it as well as Scott just did it there.
You forgot to mention too, I do have experience spinning staves, spinning swords, so I do have a lot of the motions down already, which helps a lot.
Like literally, Scott did 10 more pounds than I did, just as well, if not a little bit better than I did. Go back and watch my old video. Or what, I don't even know what video it is, but go watch all the videos. Help me out with the algorithm. Just put them on a playlist and let them play all day.
Yeah, just walk away and play them.
All right, everybody. Much love.
Peace.
Follow your goals, follow your dreams, and follow your heart. Until next time.
These are real life lessons to live life in the questions. Fishing for wisdom, you'll be setting from the inner vision. This is soul food nutrition. Just meditate to still point and take a listen.
All you gotta do is show love to get what you deserve. Now give it and you will get it. Calling on you to show love, show love, show love, just show love.
When we let go of thoughts of pain, the game changes and rearranges the brain stages to become tamed and sacred. No longer related to the infatuated states of fear, anger, and hatred. This life is beautiful, and it's what you make it.